Hello neighbor, this is Curt with etrailer, and today we're going to take a look at the Konig self-tensioning tire chains on our 2024 Kia Sportage. Now if you've had any experience with these chains, go ahead and leave that in the comments below. We'd love to hear about it and share that with our other neighbors so they can make the best decision for themselves. Whenever you're out on the road and conditions get worse, whether it be from snow, ice, or mud, a set of tire chains are going to be an ideal option in order to get you home safely. These Konig self-tensioning tire chains are in a diamond pattern using a square link. And what that means is that the edge of these links are going to do a great job of biting into that ice to keep you going. The diamond pattern means that there is always going to be chain touching the road whenever you're driving, as opposed to a ladder pattern. These are going to be great for accelerating and braking, but where they're really going to shine is the control that you're going to get when you're turning in those icy conditions. We've got our tire chains mounted on the front according to the owner's manual. It's always a good idea to double check your manual and make sure you're putting them on the right axle. So the tires we have on here today are 235/65 R17, and these are really simple to get on when you're out there on the road. So let's take a look at how we do that. So when we need to pull over and apply our tire chains, the first thing we want to do is get them out and laying down flat. The idea is we're looking for any twists in the chain that could compromise how it rides. If these are chains that we've used before, we want to check for any damage that may have previously occurred. But these are new chains, so the main thing I want to do is to get them laid out the way I'm going to be putting them on without any twists or kinks. One of the things that I'm going to point out is that on this side, the opposite of the cable, we'll see a split here. We want to keep that split up so that when we wrap it around our tire, we know which side we're dealing with. The other thing I want to point out when we lay it down is that these hooks, these links here where it attaches to the cable, they do have an open end. I'm going to have these laying face down right now because I want to make sure that when I attach them onto the tire, the open end of those hooks is not facing my wall of my tire, so I don't get any punctures that way. But since I've got everything laid out nice, there's no bad twists or anything in it, I'm going to go ahead and feed it around my tire. And I'm going to look for my connection points in the front, which are here and here. And now I'm going to take each end of my cable. I'm going to bring this up and just kind of try to drape the chain a little bit as I do this. I'm going to bring this side up as well. And then in the back here, we're going to make this connection with the cable. It's going to cinch in just like that. Now I'm going to keep good control of my chains and try to keep them draped around the front. And once again, reestablish those connection points down here and down here. And once I do that, I'm going to go ahead and take the red empty loop, the red hook. I'm going to put those together just like that and then feed this back. And what I'm trying to do is get the center of the tire chains really at the center of the tire. So once I have all that done, I could bring around our connection point here. We are going to feed this cable through here. We're going to let it clamp down, and we're going to kind of pull this tight. Next, I'm going to take the hook here, bring it down, and I'm going to try to latch this on with the open end of the hook facing away. This is a hard plastic, so I'm not really worried about it doing any damage, but I think it is a good habit to make sure that the open ends of any hook are facing away from the tire. Now with the self-tensioner on there, normally I would tell somebody to roll forward, roll back a little bit, make sure everything tightens up. A self-tensioning tire chain doesn't necessarily require that because it's going to constantly keep pulling it to center and pulling it tight as you're driving down the road. So as you can see, this is a really effective tire chain. It's also really easy to install, and I think would be a great pick for you and your Kia Sportage. I'm Curt with etrailer. Thanks for stopping by.